Welcome to the Travel Defenders, your rights and responsibilities when renting a car. We're going to go over some more information even though it's already on our website, but we're going to go ahead and detail out some more information for you. You do have rights and responsibilities when you rent a vehicle through any of the major carriers, Hertz, Avis, National, Budget, Dollar, Alamo, and so on. When renting a car, there are a lot of things that you need to make sure of, but the very first thing that you do need to make sure of before you rent a car is you need to check your own insurance policy. You need to make sure that your automobile insurance policy is going to cover any incident inside of that car. And if so, how much are they going to cover? Is it the same deductible? Is it the same coverage as what you have on your car that you're currently driving right now? Some insurance companies, they do have particulars in regards to how much they'll cover, what they'll cover, and so on, but you definitely need to make sure that you check into that. That is the first thing you need to do, is check your policy. If you decide to rent a vehicle, you do have other options of handling this. Now, these are non-insurances. These are basically just programs that are offered by Visa, MasterCard in specific. It is not rental insurance. It is only a rental car coverage program. What this coverage does is it will pay it'll pay for the vehicle up to $50,000 to the rental car company to either purchase a new vehicle or fix the vehicle that you were currently driving. And it'll also pay for downtime up to an allotted amount of $50,000 total. Anything above and beyond that is your responsibility. Visa and MasterCard do not cover certain vehicles. You will have to consult with either your card issuer or your bank if you're using a debit card to find out if they offer this particular program. It is not something that's offered by every Visa MasterCard. It's definitely not offered with the prepaid cards that you see out there from like Walmart and Green Dot and so on. They do not offer it, and it's not an acceptable form of payment with a rental car agency to take the vehicle out. Now, it is when you return the vehicle, you can use a prepaid debit card if you so choose to do so. But if you do that, just remember that you're going to have a authorization on hold on your other card in upwards of $500 for anywhere between 7 and 14 days after you return the car if you choose to pay with a different card when you return the vehicle. Some car companies do allow you to pay cash at the time of return. But please make sure that you check that out with the rental car company and ask them what their specifics are. It should be posted on their website. The credit card program does not cover you, anybody you hit, any damage, anything in your vehicle. It only covers the vehicle itself. That is it. So whatever is inside of the frame or outside of the frame of that vehicle, it does not cover. It covers just the body of that vehicle, and that is it. For this to take place, you must decline the rental car coverage insurance that they're going to try to force you to purchase if you don't have insurance. You must decline it for the credit card coverage to take effect. You can opt in to take the coverage from the rental car agency as well. You're looking at, on average, about $30 extra a day for that coverage, but some of the companies do have 3 different types of coverages. You will need to inquire. Each company is different. We do tell you that if you're going to rent a car longer than 24 hours or you're traveling more than 24 miles, that you definitely need to get the car rental insurance if your car insurance, your automobile insurance policy does not cover rentals, or at least take the coverage from your credit card. But remember, if anything happens to you or to somebody else, you are responsible for those charges. In other words, if you hit somebody or if you damage somebody's property, they do have the right to sue you for the damages. That is not covered underneath the credit card program. However, if your policy, your automobile policy, or you take the rental car automobile policy, it does have coverages, but make sure you check. You can also have another option, and that's to purchase travel protection insurance. With travel protection insurance, it's just like the credit card coverage. It only covers the vehicle and the loss of revenue time of the rental car. This cost ranges from anywhere from $45 to $250 per person for the entire trip. It's not per day. It's not per day that you have the car. It is for the entire trip. But on top of that, you're also getting a lot of other stuff along with it. You're getting anything with delayed baggage, lost baggage, if the airline crashes, so forth and so on. There's a lot of different things that go into factors that go into the insurance. After you confirm your reservation, we always tell our clients, make sure you print out your confirmation page. It doesn't matter where you're booking it from. If you're booking it from Priceline, Hotels.com, if you're booking it directly from Budget.com, Hertz.com, whoever, print out your confirmation. This basically just sits there and it states how much you're paying, and it breaks all the charges down for you. That way, when you get to the rental counter, there's no unexpected problems. Now, you also should contact the rental car company as well, just to make sure they have your reservation if you're not booking it directly with them. Having your confirmation number and your printout is your ticket to the rate-in specials that you've chosen. And most rental car companies can look into your reservation and see if anybody's gone in and has made any changes to your reservation to alter your rate. Make sure when you check in to get your rental car that you ask the rental car agent the following questions. How much is the hold on my credit card? This can vary from $100 to $500 depending on the rental car agency's policy. If I decide to extend the vehicle, is there any additional charges or does my rate change? Most car companies, some of them are not, they're going to charge you a fee to extend, but your rate stays the same. Some of them charge you a fee and raise your rate. So you do need to make sure that you are asking these questions. If you're involved in an accident, how do you report this? You need to make sure that you know what exactly steps you need to take per their requirements. But most of the time, they're going to refer you to the key tag, which is going to have a toll-free number on it for roadside assistance, which is also going to allow you to report any accidents. We always inform our clients the first thing you do, though, is call 911. You are going to have to provide a police report to the rental car agency. So make sure you call 911. Whether there's injuries or not, you still need to report it to the police. If you're involved in an accident and I am not the driver at fault, will this prevent me from renting vehicles at a later date? That is something you need to ask, because some of the car companies, no matter what, if you damage their car, they're never going to rent to you again. It doesn't matter if you're at fault or not at fault. They become very aggressive with this. And of course you would be too if you lent your car out to somebody and they damaged your car. You wouldn't want them to drive your car ever again either. Is there an additional charge for extra drivers on your rental contract? It's another very good question to ask. You need to ask this because some of the companies charge $35 for the entire rental. Some charge $10 per day up to a maximum amount, so forth and so on. Most of the car companies will allow spouses to be on the contract without any additional charge, or a significant other or a partner. And you do need to have this on there, because if the person is not on there, then basically if you have the credit card coverage, rental insurance coverage, or car insurance coverage, it's not going to pay for the vehicle. So make sure you add any additional drivers. If you have any further questions in regards to these rental car policies and your rights and responsibilities, don't hesitate to contact us 24 hours a day, toll free at 1-855-4HELP-70. Again, that's a free call, and it's 1-855-443-5770. Or you can visit our website and you can click on our intake form, and one of our specialists will call you back. Thank you.